Greetings and salutations. We're back with Hearthstone. It is the new ladder season, so to speak. That started on April 1st. I have not played any games. I'm still Bronze 10 because I figured I was going to save it for the video and at least retry my ladder climb. I'm making two new decks. This one is going to be a token druid deck, which is going to center around more so Wickerfang and using the quest, the one mana druid quest, to try to get the Everbloom out there and to fill up the board. But we're gonna try to get out some things. I don't know if I want to run Chameleon, because I feel like if I give Wickerfang Rush with the Chameleon, like this could. I mean, I'm still gonna have to spend 2 for my hero power. I'm not going Imbue Druid, so it doesn't really help. I may go Living Roots. I might pick that up, though. Wave Shaping is a guarantee. Acceleration Aura is a guarantee. I may go with the Treant there. The Long Neck Egg is not bad, because we're going to go with Power of the Wild as well. The Hatchlings. I mean, so far I could probably do it all with spells and then just make Wickerfang my only creature. That way Barnabas is guaranteed to draw him. But I kind of want to run Hatchery Helper. So yeah, we're not gonna run Barnabas as the only one. Definitely running the Skyscreamer eggs. I don't know about the Wildwood Circle. I mean, when you get it in your hand and it shatters, yeah, that's good and all. Broodwatcher's not bad. I might actually run this instead. Because, I mean, I'm going to be spending mana. I'll probably grab the 2/2 Treant as well. The Eternal... I don't have the Eternal Blood Petal. I never got either of them. So I'm looking for... There's trees. Because you could use trees to break your Skyscreamer eggs, or you can use trees to break your Long Neck Egg. So that's always a good thing. There's Wickerfang. And that's where that curves out. I could potentially go Overheat. Just discard. Once I get the board, I can just start discarding. Run Horn of Plenty. Get some free nature cards, cheap nature cards. Run the Treant. I'm contemplating running Life Cycle. Just so I can break a taunt. Yeah, we'll do it. We'll run that as a tokens druid. That's great. I have a rather weird Cho'Gall Wallow the Wretched deck. The reason, like, the Cho'Gall's there for kind of like late game. Not that you're ever really going to get to that point, but it kind of gives you a secondary win condition if you're playing against, say, Triple Bloodrune Death Knight, which, by the way, has picked up a lot of pace. I don't... For some reason or another, I run into a lot of them. And as you can see, I'm running Genn. Now, the reason I'm running Genn is, A, he's fodder for any of the Cho'Gall Heralds, number 1. Number 2, when you look at this, it's a lot of even cost things. 0, 2, 4. You've only got, like, it's easier to look at the odd cost. You only have 2 Hellfires, 2 Envoys, and a Wallow, and a Cho'Gall. So 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. Your likelihood of drawing an odd card is minimal. Everything else you're going to get is even, and I had Genn in my opening hand, and it immediately went. So, making your hero power pay 1, draw a card, pretty good. The deck's okay. It needs a little bit of work. I need to smooth things out, I guess. But other than that, it's working pretty well. You'll also notice that I don't have the other one that says discover a legendary minion. I don't have that in here. Like, I have Xavius and all the other discovers, but not the discover a legendary minion. And that's for a very good reason. Because he's a 5 mana card, and he then fills your hand with legendaries, and it just doesn't help you. He is a 5 mana card, right? Or did you see a 4? Pretty sure. Wow, it must be a 4 mana. Yeah, he's a 4-mana. Treacherous Tormentor. But even then, he still fills your hand with extra cards. I mean, he's not bad. Actually, let me go back to that. I could probably put him in over the Shadowflame Stalker. Nah, but then again, this is just discovering you a demon. So your likelihood of getting something really good like Razadier exists. I mean, the other day I got double Razadier off of it, so you can imagine how that went. Anyway, there's another deck I'm making, and that is it's a rogue deck. It is a Sinestro deck, but it's got a couple of twists. And one of the twists is going to be, we're going to need that card for sure. Going to need Prep, going to need Agent of the Old Ones. Deja Vu is always a good card. Lion Weight. Yes, I'm running Quest Rogue. Not the Nightmare Fuel. And not Merchant of Legend. Crystal Tusk. Cultist Map to allow you to get the Herald cards. First off, let's get the Herald stuff in here. Get that out of the way. Herald there, Herald you, Sinestro, Altraxian, Deathwing. Beautiful. Not so much the Deathwing, because the Deathwing really doesn't matter. Interrogation, and then we have to go here for the 2-mana Survivor. Sheltered Survivor. So as it stands, we have 2 shuffles there, 2 shuffles there, 2 shuffles there. That's 6. That's exactly what you need for Lion, or more than what you need for Lion Weight. Thing is you need to survive. So we're going to run Illusory Green Wings. It's also more shuffle. It allows you to last a little bit longer. I might drop Agent of the Old Ones, but that's usually what you use for like a poo card. I'll drop them. Usually you'll get that card and it's not something you want, so you get rid of it. I'll run Flashback, Foxy Fraud, Mirrex the Crystalline. It's got potential. Yeah. This is Quest / Sinestra. Oh, wait. I know something I forgot. We'll go with only one flashback, because maybe later in the game it's not so good. We're going to grab the Twilight Mistress. As much as, like, I do like Dethrone, if you think about it, like, you don't get a whole lot of random 8 costs. Like, realistically, you don't. There's not a whole lot of good ones. But, a bit of the news before I get started into the game. There's a bit of news. They are nerfing certain things in Arena Warrior. Specifically, the one they're nerfing is For Glory. Not For Glory, sorry. Gladiatorial Combat. That's what they're nerfing. I get the feeling that this is going to be it's going to cap. They're going to put a mana cap on what strength minion it can get via mana. Because right now it's too easy to just summon a random minion from your deck and then just nuke people. Like, I could actually replace that with Grom. So that I could just Gladiatorial Combat, get Grom, pop it with Sanguine Depths, and just nuke from space. People aren't liking this whole idea, right? This whole thing right here just makes people upset. Like, absolutely livid. So that card's getting nerfed. Gladiatorial Combat. That's already been revealed. And you can check out the forums, that's being nerfed. And I'm guessing, like I said, they're going to make it a mana requirement. They're going to cap it. Like, you can't exceed 6 mana. So it'll be kind of like Oaken Summons. You know, get a minion from your deck, that's 6 or less. That's probably how I think they're going to nerf it. They're nerfing the... Where is it? Wildwood Circle is getting nerfed. And I'm guessing that's going to be a 4-mana card. That'd be about it. Just bump it up a mana. And I don't think they're going to change the treants at all. They're also nerfing... Let's see, this is my... This is a different deck. This is the trees deck that does a whole bunch of trees, so I don't have Imbue. But they're also nerfing... Whoops. Hamul. And I'm getting a feeling they're going to nerf him to repeat it for every 3 spells you cast. That's what I think they're going to do. Because it's just obscene. They are buffing Moonwell, which I don't understand that one. Like, what sense does that make? You know, oh, we're going to buff Moonwell. Okay. So you're buffing a card that... Yeah, as you can see, my Bulwark deck went 4-0 the other day. When I reverted it back. It's still 4-0. It's ridiculous. But no, like, they're nerfing certain things, and it's like, okay, I could see what you're nerfing and why, and I, like, why would they buff the Black Blood for priests? Why would they buff Moonwell? The only thing they can buff on, like, the Black Blood is maybe the Colossal portion gets immune while attacking, or that it can attack enemy face. It's about the only thing I can think of. Like, it's, like, literally, it's... I can't think of anything. Yeah. So yeah, I don't ever care about this over here.
Time to start the fireworks.
This is a bad opening hand. I mean, I could potentially keep the overheat, but I really need the other stuff. Okay, that's not as helpful as I thought, but... Okay, that helps. Maybe I should just coin out the long neck egg. Nah. They're probably sitting there going, wait a minute, Quest Druid? What? Yeah, can you imagine if I get Wickerfang? Ooh, good card. Kinda poo. Okay, still kinda poo. I guess I could go with Morbid Swarm. I could use it to fill out the board. Wow. Okay. I'll grab that, because that'll help fill out the board too. Because then I could just coin into this on 5 that gets 4 of the 8. And then use that to pop that, which makes a bunch of 3/3 trees. Summon a couple of ants, and that's board clear, that's board fill 1.
Elune, bring guidance.
That card is getting absolutely annoying, by the way. You wouldn't think so, but it is.
In the name of the moon.
Obviously, she's going to kill that off, but now that this is ready, it's like, go ahead, kill some stuff, I'll just Broodwatcher, and... As Rare would say, Broodwatcher hardly know her. But he's always like that, though.
Welcome to the Hallowed Tower.
I don't think High Health Priest works, dude. Like, you're welcome to try, but I don't think it works. I love it when they do that. So we go like this, and then go like this.
In the name of the moon.
And then I can have the weapon for Wickerfang, but it's not really going to matter, because then I could just do this. And the overheat and this is basically for when you have Wickerfang.
For
That doesn't help you, buddy. You're dead next turn. Because I'll just drop this and this. I'll just life cycle it. He's done. Good game, but no good. Ooh, I don't even have to drop this. I could just play that. Gorgeous. Pop.
In the name of the moon.
I mean, I like it. I think it's a pretty cool deck. It's just tokens. Let's try the quest one. Because if you play Lion Weight, and if you like, Lion Weight's kind of like the red herring, right? You want people to kind of believe that it's this, that it's going to be quest, but at the same time, it's totally not quest. Actually, I don't need both Foxy Frauds. That into that on 2 is just nauseating. Like, whoever invented the Foxy Fraud into Flashback needs to be taken out behind the woodshed and thumped around a bit. That's just, no. That's not right. Like, it's not right. It's criminal. That's what it is. I think Foxy Fraud should have rotated. I really do. I think they could have given us... They could have left in Eviscerate and then...
No time.
Yeah, leave in Eviscerate and then rotate Foxy Fraud. I'd have been completely comfortable with that. 100%. Ooh, Survivor. Let's see. Foxy Fraud, Flashback, or should I just use the Survivor to pop the Shadow of Demise back into my deck? You can also, like, the thing I do like about this is, by the way, Firestone, if you don't see it. I use it to track what's in my deck, but what I do like about it is the counters for, like, heralding and everything. It's really nice.
Care to make a wager, friend?
That's an absolutely disgusting pull. Like, getting Chishurgeon into Sanguine. But this is for fetching cards, this is for throwing them back. I do like that. I don't even know where I got this Sheltered Survivor signature, but I got it. Don't know how I got it. I don't even know if it was in, like, the Dark Moon Fair or something. I don't think so. I don't know. I like it, though. I do like a lot of the signature artwork, to be honest with you. This guy's not Quest Priest, so I'm wondering, is he like Heal Priest? Also makes me wonder, how does... I had this question, and I kind of want to run it by everybody out there that's a bit of a... Just, you know how Disguised Toast used to view... You're used to play the game, and he used to try to find weird, funky interactions, right? Wilted Shadeleaf. Everybody remembers that card. The 7 mana, 7/7. Now it's a 6/7. That whenever you heal, it attacks. How does that interact with the Black Blood? So, like, if the Black Blood heals you, does Shadeleaf attack you? See, that was a good play. I like that. Oh, cool. So we go like this, and then we go like that, shuffle that in, play that, do that. I don't care about the attack on it. I really don't.
Keep back.
Because the attack didn't matter. So, shuffle those in, use him to shuffle that in, which draws me a card. That puts me to 1, shuffle 2, 3,
Let the scales fall
perhaps
from the eye.
search. Nope. We're changing that up. Put those in there.
Patch you up.
That's a card that is going absolutely back to the future. Gonna take Sheltered Survivor and just chuck that right into my deck. I don't need it. I don't want it. It's out of here.
Welcome to the Hallowed Tower.
I'm sorry. What? just a mild 3-mana 6/7. That's yikes. That's why that Sweet Dream. That's why that it's called Sweet Dreams, by the way. The actual Dark Gift. That Dark Gift is crazy. Makes me wonder. Could I run? I could run that maybe in the Death Knight deck, because it just says discover an undead minion. What if I ran? No, because well, if I run that, I can get double the battle cry, but I don't really want that. I'd have to run the other thing. We'll consider it. That's just a really good discover. I'm gonna get that out of my hand. Okay. Sure. I'll take it, I guess. Doesn't this quest say... The hero power says draw a card that started in my deck and one that didn't? And if nothing else, I get the ninjas that come out for free. I originally... So the original concept of this deck was a Viranoth deck, right? Now, I'm hoping that they actually get to a point where Viranoth is usable. Like... Not just usable, but I'm hoping they get to a point where Viranoth is actually a really good card and could see play in Constructed, because I like the idea of it, but at the same time, it's like, come on now, Fragment of Nothing. Oh well, that helps. That's 4 damage to all minions. So I go 2, 3 to there. That's 4, but he'll die. That's fine. Because he's going to swing there, that'll die, and then that'll shuffle, which gives me 4 of 5. I play Altraxian. I can get another card, or I can just search for a card with the Cultist map.
You will harm no more of my children.
That's problematic. Any order lulled, he should have played Alexstrasza first. Because had he played Alexstrasza first, he'd have been ahead of the game. Because then he could have traded in and gotten 5 health. 5 health. He'd be up to 20. He'd be closer. I don't know. Should I Cultist map? There's so much stuff that I could get that's absolute garbage. I could get the other Illusory Greenwing. Twilight Mistress. Wouldn't help. There's Shadow of Demise. That doesn't really help, so it's Cultist map angle. Yeah, I could drop that, I guess.
Death itself draws near.
I could prep the time stop. That wouldn't be bad. I mean, this is pretty much just a slower Sinestro deck. The whole shuffling mechanic is to try to get you continuous board presence to come out. And potentially some armor. But there's just so much that Rogue could do that they're not getting a lot of... Oh yeah, I'm totally dead now. I'm totally dead. Because those are all going to heal for 5. Yep. Sure did. Ooh, Horn of Plenty for 0? Don't mind if I do. Huh. Well, that's kind of manure.
Job's done.
I just wish I had enough to play Master Dusk. That would make me survive a turn. It's too late, though. He's just gonna trade there, play the -2, kill me. See, this deck doesn't work as well as I'd hoped. Don't. You're gonna miss lethal if you do it that way, buddy. Oh, I'm just dead now. Okay, well, there you go.
I give up.
He had lethal on board. He didn't even have to play the other thing. Yeah, this deck is trash. So the quest doesn't work. And I really wish that got more support because it's such a cool concept. Like, for example, I thought that getting Viranoth and doing a quest rogue would be cool. You interrogation, and then you play through most of your deck and you save him, and then you just give the stats to the turtles that are left in your deck. So you play normally, and you get to late game, but no game gets there. Like, you latest you get is like turn 8. But it's like if you were to play through your deck, you could then play Viranoth, and then give all the stats to the turtles that are left over, which means your turtles would all be like 26/26s. Let's say Death Rattles, shuffle it back in, and then you just draw them again. So that's a cool idea, but it doesn't work. I'm going to try another one, though. Another idea I have is a Gen Warrior. I know, why is everybody going to want to do Gen? Because I want to do, like, a Gen Armor Warrior. Doesn't necessarily mean it'd have to be even Warrior. It's just you have to minimize your odd cards. So what are we looking at here? We could do Bash. Can't attack heroes. It's kind of a pain. You're Searing Fissure, which wouldn't be bad, but you're going to miss out on other stuff. Shield Block, that's always good. You can grab those Shadow Flame Suffusions. They're good. See, the Basher's the problem, though, because you want Gen in your opening hand, but you want the Basher. You do like Latorvian armor. Let's take a look though. What would you get if you went like Taunt Armor Warrior? You'd get Shalnado. 4 armor, some are random 4 cost. You can't really do any of the Herald package. You can do Nablia. Not that you'd want to. You can do Decimation. Not that you'd want to do that either. Can't do any of the Logoshes. That's if you went with just even. Doesn't leave you with much. But, like, what would be your endgame, though? Just fatigue? So Gen doesn't even work there. So the question is, could you weave Gen into, say, maybe a Herald warrior? Which, by the way, Herald Demon Hunter, absolutely dreadful. I could play it. I'll show you. It's not as good. Like, my suspicions were correct about it. I think I was like, I think I went like 2 and 2. And I don't even get to Ajara. It's either I win before Ajara hits the board, or I just lose. It's never really that good. I don't know why. It's like, I called it way back when the cards first came out. I said, Ajara is not that good. I think everybody's overplaying it. I think everybody's just way too excited about it. I don't want to see the Mulligan overview. Go away. I don't even have this. It's supposed to be for, like, premium. I don't even want this. Go away. You know what? I'm going to get rid of those. I'm going to go for the negative impact cards. Ha! Just to spite it. Oh, missed a damage on board. Oh well. Yes, I also put Nespira. I had a guy the other day. Oh, listen to this. I played Nespira, right? What did my opponent do? He proceeded to play Demolition Renovator. He coined it out. He coined out Demolition Renovator to give me Nespira on 3. Or on 4, I should say. Instead of waiting. See, the problem I have with this is the Armored Bloodletter has Rush. And I don't like that. Also, I think that should be a +1 attack aura. I don't think it should be this turn. That way it's a bigger threat. But if I was to say that, I think people would call me a loon and tell me I need to have my head examined. They'd probably be like, wait a minute, why do you want that to be an aura? Because then it's more of a threat on the board. Like, right now, you can just ignore them. There's just 2 ones. Whatever. Doesn't really matter. No big deal, right? Right. Cost of fell spells in your hand. Which would be great. Well, Proxagar's Last Stand's not a fell spell. Rip. That's an elemental. These are Nagas, so that won't hurt. Yeah, we'll do that. That way I have extra damage in hand, in case he plays another taunt minion. Which I know he's gonna. That's just how Paladins play right now. It's just get a taunt board, and then fill in behind it with the end of turn stuff. I'm sorry. Did he just... You just played a Lake Thresher, dude. That's a little weird. You know what? We're gonna do that. I'll take a Chaos Strike, thanks. Then I can Scorch Reaver. Scorch Reaver's actually really good now. For like 2 expansions, it was just... Nobody even cared. It just kind of sat over there in the corner, and you're like, oh, okay.
My blood to save the
Mm-hmm. Alright. Ooh, that's a lovely card. Flash Flood with only Torithian breaking. He takes 1, 2, 3, 4 sources of damage because it's 2 5s from either side. That's 10, 20 if it had just a 20/20. It's really good at killing like Egg of Kelos when it's done. But
My children.
of course he gets a portal. Why Thalanos? I got an idea though. There you go. Board clear. Now he's gonna get another dragon. Oh, sure, that's a great dragon to get.
Druids of Azeroth, gods of the wild, the dream.
But you can't even play it till next turn, and I could just Chaos Strike, and then Fell Infusion, and then go to the Dome. I already have. Okay, I guess. Alright. See what I mean? I didn't even get to Azshara. What was the point? You didn't even need Herald cards. You could just play just random stuff and get there. I have another reward on my reward tray. Money. I'm gonna have enough for the mini set when it comes out. This deck, I don't care for the Sun Fury Protector in it, but it helps. I kind of changed it up a little bit because they had a card in there that's, I don't have it. It's an epic that says, see, I hate this. I don't want this. I don't want any of this. I don't even know why it's here. It needs to go away. You know what? Ha 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 ha. I'll get something else. Normally those percentages aren't there. Normally it says must have premium to do this, and I don't have premium. I don't know why it's showing me. I don't want premium either. I don't want to pay for it. I just want to know what I have left in my deck, and I want to know how many times I've heralded. Because the herald thing should be over here on the track or off here on the side. I don't know why they just don't do it. Like, Blizzard, just put a herald timer, put a herald tracker right there, and then I won't use a deck tracker ever. Tell me how many times I've heralded. Give me more stuff over here, more info. You know what? We're gonna do this. You know what though? I do like Flash Flood better because I could easily just shuffle it over, and it costs 1 less. Even if I don't use it for the Outcast, I could just do it again. So we're good with it. I like it. Okay, so that's a disgusting card. Because people like to play a lot of tribes. So you have like beasts, murlocs, etc. And if they try to play it, they're just gone. Let's see what I get. Okay, I'll take it. Sure. Actually, wait. There we go. That way I didn't order lull it. Because if I had gotten that out of order, I never would have lived it down. I'd have had people in the comments being like, order lull, haha. Oh, man. Wow. Out of all the cards he could have gotten, that's the one he got. Well, time to Crazed Alchemist that.
You love my new recipe. Let the
I can play this next turn and get more attack. This might be the game where I actually get to Ajara Ocean Lord. Maybe. And I've got 3 Heralds in my hand. I've got another Fel Infusion, and I've got these 2. So I could just play the 1. Okay, this is getting ridiculous with the taunts. So we're gonna drop this, then this. We're gonna do this, that, then go there, there. Then potentially play Envoy at the end. I mean, I've already heralded twice. This is 3, 4. That'll give me cost of 4. 4 reduction? Something like that. I could potentially Broxigar's Last Stand next turn and draw 2 cards if he goes face. Wow. It's almost like the Glades is suffering.
death itself draws near.
It's gonna be him getting a random Holy and Shadow spell, which sucks because then he'll be able to complete his quests. The problem is if I can get there. I'll just flash flood it. That way I don't have to worry about it.
My hand is full.
He got Schism. He got 1/2 of Schism. But he's already completed the Shadow spot. He just needs to complete the Holy Guards. Yeah, that doesn't attack minions there, champ. But good for trying. Cool, I guess.
The Felfire devours all.
Oh, I like that. I'll play that next turn, get some life back, maybe. Like, I've already heralded 4 times, which means I just have to have it down to 24. I don't care about that. Now it has elusive. Now you can't target it there, champ. Should have thought about that before you did it. Why would you attack there? You... Okay, do people not understand how this works? Like, why would you swing that? Like, he's going to heal the black blood, and the black blood is going to swing into my creature, and then the next one's going to heal the black blood, and that's going to swing into my creature. So, why would you sacrifice it? Yeah, now he's got Solitos. That's a problem, because that's a lot of damage to face. Well, there's the Ajara, which kind of helps me, but kind of doesn't. Now he's going to play Solitos, which I have no way of getting through. And now it'll be 2/8/8 taunt. I'm just doomed. Way to gain 1 life off that, buddy. You better play Solotos, man. If you don't play Solotos, that's a mistake. That is a mistake and a half.
All who don't burn will drown.
Obviously, I'm just dead. Because he'll just kill off Ajara. Or do that. And then just go face for 16. Or not. Now he's getting a copy of Solotos because he's greedy. Well, I mean, I don't really have much of an option. I could do that. Get it for 5. I played Deathwing, and I'm looking at just being dead. Why did you do that? Yep. Solotos. Another Solotos. Why would you play that?
The Fellfire devours all.
So we go Topple. Raise. Cool. Dragon. I probably should have done the dragon first. And then we go Ajara. And then we go Pop. Pop. I mean, cutting it close here, but he's just going to play the other Solotos. Or he's just going to get another copy of it because it's the only thing he has in his hand. And I have no way to... Oh, he's just... Okay, never mind. I'm just dead. Now. See what I mean? Like, it's not that good of a deck. It really isn't. Herald Demon Hunter, you either hit it or you don't, and if you don't hit it, you're just dead. You're dead on the spot. Now this deck, even though it says 2 and 6, I was trying to play this deck yesterday. And when I was trying to play this deck yesterday, we had a bit of torrential rainfall. And I had the internet go out. Not so much the power go out, but we had the internet go out a couple times because of trees down and so on and so forth. So it was connecting to my fiber optic, and then it was going from there, but I don't know why it keeps showing this. That needs to go away. All of it needs to go away.
Versus Magni.
Like, go away.
I've got the roast with the most.
Just in time to witness
Good.
my genius.
Go away. I don't want to see this. Get rid of you. I don't really need to keep you either, but I'll just get rid of all of them. This needs to go away. Thank you. That's better. Anyway. So I had a lot of like disconnects and everything, and on top of that, there was the issue of I had to constantly go down and check the stream down the street to see if it was rising up and gonna flood. Alright? And sure enough, it was indeed doing that, and it did. It crested and came over, and we had a minor flood. And because of that, I ended up having to concede probably 5 of those 6 matches. So it was kind of disgusting. Well, there's the charge. So already got 3 attack and lifesteal and charge. I could play Pterodax Egg, not that I'm worried about it. I play Gemstone Hoarder and maybe get rid of something. He's aware. Cool. Sure, I'll take a 3/3. Why would you... Whatever. You know what? We'll just ditch him. That way, if it comes back, it's only got, you know, 1 mana. Cool. I'll take a 1 mana. I don't know what he's planning on doing because he's not playing the quest. So I don't know if this is like Elemental Warrior, which seems really weird. Like I don't know what he's thinking. Divine Shield, Wind Fury. Now he's going to attack, and it's going to do 3 damage to the minion, but it's not going to matter, because I'm just going to consume it. I'm going to grab it, and then I'm going to Curse Chains and Envoy it. So he's going to lose his minion. I don't know what this deck is. I don't know what he's doing. Poisonous, because everybody does that. They're all brain dead. You know what? 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. So much for you. You can't even attack anybody with that. So, good job. What is this?
Death itself draws near.
I'd like a card, please. Oh, there's Wallow. Now he's just gonna swing into this, which makes no sense. I don't get it.
None shall rise.
What is going on with this deck? Okay. To an elusive is nice. Sure, I'll take another one with that. I do have a dragon. Cool. I probably should have played it right next to it. Whatever. I can Herald Cho'Gall again. Like, he's just dead next turn. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Because I could just grab this as 2/2 an elusive and I could just start. Okay. You do you, pal. Free attack and lifesteal. Sure, I'll take more attack. I don't care. And now he can't target my 8-14 taunt, and I have another one of them. So that's just great. Yeah, it's got elusive. You're not going to win the waiting game there, buddy. Because I'm going to get to Cho'Gall, and then I'm going to laugh at you. I'm going to play both of those. Oof. Beautiful. And we're going to put that there. And we're going to just end turn. He somehow thinks I'm going to let it just eat my 8-9. He's insane. Because I'm just going to play another Ultraxian on the next one that makes my Deathwing cost 0. Yeah, that's not going to help you. And he's dead. Yeah, so much for that. I don't care. Worth. I've heralded Cho'Gall 6 times. That was great. I don't even know what this deck even is, but I've got 28 damage in hand. Okay. That's a good 0 cost, I think. Topple. Raise. Summon a 12/12. Shuffle 5. Do this, and then go like this to show him the folly of his ways. I have no idea what he was planning there. Like, I guess Armor Warrior was getting up there? Maybe. I'm gonna do another one with the tokens. Wow, wait, hold on. I'm already 58 minutes in? Okay, well, we'll wait there. I didn't know this was almost an hour long. I hope everybody enjoyed this video. I know I did. I'm gonna make other new types of decks. I'm gonna come up with other ideas. I really want to work a deck around Rhaegar Earthfury, but I have an issue with it. I think it's a new card. Like, they made this brand new in this Year of the Scarab for core. Whenever it attacks, you get whenever this or an adjacent minion attacks, you get a lightning bolt. Okay, that's fine and dandy. I forgot I have that Stormrook. Oh, that's gorgeous. Anyway, Rhaegar Earthfury, you'd have to play it on 5, but the problem with it is you could technically get this, Rush Overload, give it Wind Fury, but you'd have to like have Rhaegar Earthfury out and then do this. Or give a friendly minion Mega Wind Fury, it can attack heroes. And that's problematic because you're just not going to get there, right? I don't know. I see a problem with it. Because, I mean, you could technically make Nature Shaman. You just do Nature Shaman with, like, Farseer Woe and a whole bunch of, like, nature spells. And then just for, like, the Atomic Wedgie, you throw in a Lava Flow which, by the way, that card is disgusting. That card is absolutely absurd. Evolve Shaman, right? You just build a board. You could even do it with, like, the Herald Shaman cards, right? And then you evolve them. And then, when they die, they revert. It's crazy. Actually, wait a minute. No. How did I do that? Oh, that's cool. I didn't know you could do that. I didn't know you could click and hold. That's interesting. Learn something new every day. Anybody else notice that Ulfar just kind of sucks? Like, even with a full board, I'd have to, like, kill something off and have it... You know what? I'm going to do this. Here we go. I'm going to drop a... I'm going to drop a Power of the Wild. No, I like Power of the Wild. Put that back in. I'm going to drop a Ravenous Flock. I'm going to throw in an Ulfar. And I'm willing to bet. I'm gonna end this right after I say this. I'm willing to bet that Ulfar does nothing. Absolutely zip. Because it's just too slow of a card. That's my take on it. At any rate, I hope everybody has a fantastic evening, a wonderful tomorrow, and as always, have a good one.